Alright folks, welcome to another episode here from the WPT Regionals at the Hollywood Hard Rock here in Hollywood, Florida. Now, it's a long way from Hollywood to Hollywood for some folks. Now, I know you're coming out from the West Coast, right?
Yeah, I flew in from Seattle.
Yep.
I had a couple purposes for this trip. My son's going to college in Orlando, so
Nice.
I'm going to visit him for a while. It's been fun.
It's good stuff. Now, as a Seattle player right now, especially one sponsored by Victory Poker, I have to ask, current legislation, thoughts?
Yeah, being in Washington State, it kind of sucks. But I've never been. I'm still more of a live player than internet, so to speak. I play a little bit. I play on Victory, and I can no longer play on Tilt or Stars right now and live not from Washington State. I'm kind of a dual residency because I have a home in Vegas too, so that kind of makes it different for me. So I can still play.
Back to that on the other side.
Yeah.
Now, do you like high stakes poker in Florida now? They've removed the weird limits and that kind of thing. You've been getting into some of the cash games.
Yeah, there's been some really good cash games. It's funny. I've seen stuff happen that I haven't seen for years, just with extremely bad play. I think it's just because it's so new, cash games have gotten a lot tougher on most of the circuit, but now that they've done this out here, it's kind of opened the door for some good cash games. So.
Got a little window till things come through.
Yeah.
And there are worse things than November in South Florida.
Absolutely, the weather's great right now.
Yeah, it's not too bad. We're going to jump right into the random questions. These are just fun and easy, meant to be lighthearted, so have fun with it. All right, your all-time favorite breakfast cereal?
Wow. I have to go with granola.
Granola munching guy from Washington State.
I'm a pretty healthy guy, so granola.
Is that all right? Is there a cure for Bieber fever?
Excuse me?
Bieber fever, the Justin Bieber phenomenon. Is there a cure?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. What's the most bullets you've ever fired at a rebuy? 5. It's very calm and collected.
5. Yeah, I don't get too carried away, but if I think there's value there, I'll throw a few out there.
All right. Pick a show you'd like to do a guest spot on.
Versus PBR.
There you go.
Bull riding.
Now,
awesome.
What do you think should get more TV time? Professional bull riding or professional poker?
Well, it's not even close right now. Poker gets so much. It's like, but the PBR is finally getting its due, and it's growing in popularity, and it's great. I enjoy watching it.
Were you surprised to see our former commissioner of poker go from poker to bull riding?
This is new to me. Who are we speaking?
Jeffrey Pollack is now doing the promotion for the PBR.
Really? Wow. I was not aware of that.
The PBR bar that's over at Planet Hollywood and that kind of thing. He was involved in the opening on that
That's
side.
cool. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that.
You figured he would call you at some point inside all of this, but I guess not. Let's see here. The last part here, if I can read my own head. Oh, have you ever had a crush on one of your teachers?
Yes.
Can you tell me which one it was?
4th grade. Her name slips my mind, but I can picture her face.
And there was definitely a crush going on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so kicking it back a little bit more here, we're going to get out there. Funniest pickup line you've ever heard used on a waitress?
Funniest pickup
Robert,
line
you're
on a
1-2
waitress.
to limit, Robert.
I heard a really good one the other night, actually. I can't think of it. What did this guy say? Something about having her on his face. I don't remember all the specifics of this.
That goes right to wow. I don't know how funny that would be in the wrong context, but
Well, it was pretty out of line. But it was the way that he said it. I wish I could remember.
Thanks, babe.
no.
You have to have the whole thing. It was like It was kind of hilarious. It was more the way he said it, I think.
But it somehow finished with "you on my face."
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. Well, that works out too. Strangest place you've ever thrown up?
You know, I haven't, other than a toilet or behind a building somewhere, I've never thrown up anywhere like really bizarre.
Never taken a groin shot from a bull or anything? And just worked over the rail?
No, I mean, all my vomiting has been, drinking related, but I've always been able to manage to find
the toilet.
Find the porcelain butt.
So you're a very bland vomiter, is what you're saying.
No projectiles or anything like that.
Excellent. Best love song ever written? And these are random questions. We're going to jump right in.
I gotta go with Barry White.
Wow. Okay. Favorite cartoon?
Favorite cartoon? Flintstones.
Flintstones. Pick a number between 1 and 6.
Between 1 and 6. I gotta go with the obvious 3.
3, okay. And the what you get out of this one is tell me a quick story about. Number 3 is picking up on a tell. All right, we've been watching the bad play here. Let's see if we.
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing with people, the non-pros, especially people that don't have much experience, they give you the obvious ones. They give you the ones where, when they hit the flop, they glance at their chips real quick. They try and act reverse strength of their hand, so to speak. And it's so blatant that it's just so obvious that they have a monster. Full hung, irate. It's just ridiculous. That
I want out of this pot. I want out of this pot. Oh my God! All my chips are.
Yeah. Those are the very obvious ones. When you're playing with more experienced players, you have to look closer. Right? They're there for a lot of people.
All right. Most important moment in your life was.
Important moment in my life. My children.
It's a good one. If you could have a do-over with one person in your life, who would it be?
We do have seats available for $25.50. Pot limit Omaha. If anybody's interested in playing $25.50 pot limit Omaha, we do have a few seats available.
Doesn't sound like a bad game either, but.
I guess it'd have to be the kid I got in a fight with in junior high.
Really?
He got the best of me, but I want a do-over.
You want to do it? I want to win that one. Damn it. That works. That works. Now, out of all the time you've been out there gambling, who's the biggest gambler that you know?
I guess I have to say Sammy Barlow.
Okay.
He's definitely a true gambler in every meaning of the word. But I don't know. I'm hearing some really sick stories about Phil Ivey and his craps and everything else that's going on right now. So
yeah, I've yet to fully confirm said rumor, but that is it doesn't sound like it. But,
yeah.
Next on that, do you have a Sammy Farha gambling story that you for us?
I don't know. I've played quite a bit with Sammy, playing PLO and stuff. I could tell you a couple of bad beats he's put on me, but I don't really want to go there.
Oh, that's fine. No need to get into that. Movie you'll always stop to watch while you're flipping through channels on TV. You see it, you gotta stop and watch it.
Shawshank Redemption.
Cool. All right. Where's your favorite dive bar?
My favorite dive bar. Hogs and Heifers.
Hogs and Heifers in Las Vegas, and I will have to admit, after the beer pong championships, there, I can agree.
I've had a couple good nights there.
It's not too bad. Fun. Yeah. Well, the next one is if you could create your own World Poker Tour stop and locate it anywhere you wanted, where would you put it?
Seattle.
Seattle, I agree. A little more poker
Close
in
to
there.
home. There's actually there's a big player base in Seattle. I think if it was done right, they could have a very successful.
I think
event
there's
there.
something in the water in the Pacific
And
Northwest.
it's a great city. There's a lot of poker, and obviously it's my backyard, so
It would be
have home
nice
court
to see it
advantage.
there. Yeah. So, if you had to choose between folks from British Columbia and folks from Washington State, and it was an all-out poker brawl, who would come out on top? Washington State. Too passive, the Canadians? Or?
I just know a lot of really good players from Washington State. Just based on that, I haven't played a lot in Canada, but I know that I can name 6 or 7 really good players from the state of Washington. So I go with Washington State.
All right. If it weren't for poker, I'd be blank.
Screwed.
And an interesting story. After I just read on Twitter that Chad Brown just had a hip replacement. How old is old in poker?
Wow. You know, it's funny. I feel like one of the old guys now. I'm 47, which I guess I am one of the old guys now.
That's true.
So
Where's that marker? Is it breaking 30 now? I mean,
yeah, I think so. I think actually, yeah, if you're 30 or above, you're
Old man.
You're the old man now. You're playing with these kids. And it doesn't seem that long ago that I was like the youngest one at the table, But wow, it changes fast.
It does. All right, now we're going to wrap up on one right at the end, which is kind of fun, but it's hard. You're a very tough, hardcore guy here on the other side. But the last question is, what is your biggest phobia? Nothing just springs to
Nothing
mind.
just jumps out at me.
Spiders, clowns, milk cartons.
Nothing like that. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man without fear.
You really put me to the test this one because I don't really have any that really jump out at me.
I guess once you're willing to strap yourself to a 3,000-pound bull, everything else really just kind of falls off.
Maybe being locked in a closet or something that's confinement.
Confinement.
That's probably
That works out pretty well.
with anything would be it.
That's not too bad. Would you mind looking at the camera and saying, I survived random questions with Matt Waldron?
I survived random questions with Matt Waldron.
There we go. Lee, thanks for coming on. We really appreciate it.
All right,
Take it easy.